It was an unusual scene. The head of Bombardier publicly gushing about a huge new order for Bombardier aircraft, while the aerospace and transportation giant was also quietly announcing thousands of job cuts.
That is a big day. Okay, that is a huge day. It is a turning point.
His enthusiasm was in sharp contrast to the blunt force hit on Bombardier workers. 7,000 jobs worldwide, more than 2,800 of them in Canada. But Bombardier's CEO only wanted to talk about Air Canada and the airline's intention to buy at least 45 new Bombardier planes for almost $4 billion, even as Bombardier continues to ask Ottawa for a $1 billion bailout. The CBC's Ainsley McClellan begins our coverage tonight. Ainsley.
Peter, Bombardier's executives worked hard to downplay today's layoffs and put a positive spin on the company's finances by selling Air Canada as their winning ticket. With the giant C-Series plane as a backdrop and ear-to-ear smiles, it was hard to see any sign of the job cuts looming in the background.
This is an amazing moment, an exciting time, and it's a great news to have this commitment from Air Canada.
Air Canada has signed a letter of intent to buy 45 C-Series aircraft with the option to buy 30 more. To sweeten the pot for Air Canada, the Quebec government will drop a lawsuit it launched when Air Canada closed its maintenance division in 2012 and put 2,600 people out of work. In return, Air Canada will build a C-Series maintenance centre in Quebec and will commit to keeping it open for 20 years. It's a crucial order for Bombardier, which has faced weak sales and billions of dollars in cost overruns. The company is banking on the C-Series as its ticket for growth.
There's a potential market for maybe 7,000 aircraft in that category. So yes, they're putting a lot of eggs in that basket, but in a sense, there's no choice.
But if the C-Series is finally taking off, Bombardier's transport and aerospace divisions are struggling. 2,400 jobs will be cut in Quebec, mostly in the Montreal area. 430 jobs will be cut in Ontario, split between Toronto and Thunder Bay. Nearly 4,000 will be cut in Europe, the U.S., and South America, and 240 are in the rest of the world.
Everybody's on a constant stress of, am I going to be the next one? Is the company going to go bankrupt? Is part of the company going to be sold? Are we going to lose our jobs?
It's living with the uncertainty that's the most difficult, says this employee from Bombardier's Saint Laurent plant. Bombardier says some of the laid-off workers could be rehired to work on the C-Series. They expect to add 300 to 400 jobs in that division over the next few years, but it's a small dent in the thousands of job losses announced today. Peter?
All right, Ainsley, thanks very much.